All right. So, so today I'm going to show you something quite interesting as to how we do numbering. Greetings. So, numbering, like, how do we how do we list items? What is it in Excel? For instance, if I have, let's say, one here, I can just type one, type here two, and then I can highlight the two, and then like this. You see that it's going to give me counting numbers all the way up to 17. That's one way. I can also come here and say, okay, or and say 1. But in the next cell, I will say it is equal to 1 plus whatever that is on top. Now say enter. That should give me 2. So I can now come here and then drag. It will still give me the same thing. It will continue counting. And that is the beauty of what listing is all about. So these are the ways through which we can list. What about I can also list in odd numbers or in sequence. In sequence means I want to say 1, 3, 5, 7, then in that order. So what you need to do is you type about 3 of them. 1, the next is 3, the next is 5. Excel automatically realizes that you are doing a sequence and then your steps or your interval is 2. So highlight all of them like this and now come to this point and drag down. So you see that it's going to continue with 7, 9, 11, 13, then in that order. The same way, if you want to list, let's say, even numbers, so you can actually say maybe you want to start from 2 and then you follow by 4, then you follow by 6. So at this point, Excel has seen the pattern. So now highlight all of them and now come to this point and then drag. You see that the pattern has already been established. So it's going to give you 2, 4, 6, and then in that order. So these are the ways that we can actually do listing. You can actually, establish your should I say, you can actually list your or number your items if you want to number them based on a particular criteria. Now, you can actually give, once you have given the first 3, Excel has seen the pattern and to follow the pattern just exactly like you have done. Now, let's go to, let's say, characters, or should we do one more example? So, for instance, okay, so now let's go to characters. If I say Monday like this, MON is a designated character, one set of characters. So Excel knows that I'm going to do Monday up to Tuesday, or sorry, Monday up to Sunday. So if I drag it, it's going to give me Monday up to Sunday and continue Monday again up to Sunday. And then up to Sunday and continue Monday again. So it rolls up to a point and then in that order. But what about if I want Monday to Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday? How do I do that? You simply type Monday and then let's say up to Wednesday is okay. Then start Monday again and then drag it a little bit up to Wednesday. So now highlight the 2 like this and now highlight and then drag everything. So you notice that it's now Monday to Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday, another Monday to Wednesday, then in that order. So Excel has seen the pattern, and like I said, it has realized that okay, these are inbuilt list, but within this inbuilt list, you are not listing everything. You are just picking a part, and then you are going to list that. Now, another inbuilt list is the months of the year. So I can actually start from there and say, and then drag down and you are going to get from January all the way to December and continue January up to December. And just like we did for the Monday, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to start from January. I can actually start from February like this and then start listing. As long as it is a list, then it will still work. February to continue from March, April, May, and then in that order. And so if you also want to do like, let's say, February to April, February to April is the same way. I'm just going to type February here and then drag it February to April. Then I will start February again and then come and drag it to April. And then I am so now drag highlight the two and now come and autofill from here. You see that it will be February to April throughout. These are the little techniques that actually help a lot. But somebody will ask, so all these items that if I type one, Excel identify, where does it come from? Excel has a database of list of items which are seated over there. So you can see the month, for instance, we have the abbreviated form, we have the uppercase, the block capitals, and then we have smaller letters, and then in that order. Depending on the pattern you start, Excel will follow exactly. If I type the month completely, Excel will give me complete. So let's say I'm just going to drag up to this point. Let's say that if I have Fe, Fe like this, you see that uppercase that and then I start to drag, you see that it will give me everything in uppercase. So it identifies the pattern and follow the pattern accordingly. But all this list, where is it coming from? I have built some kind of lists here, and I'm going to show you how that works. So these are regions in Ghana, right? So go to your Excel and then go to File, then come all the way and click on Options. Then you can see Advanced. Then come and scroll all the way to the last part. You see something here called Edit Custom List. In any case, if I want, I can deactivate all the custom lists. And when I start Monday, Excel will not know what I'm talking about. So I'll simply just, what is it? Now it is enabled multi-thread processing. I can actually uncheck it, and then that's good to go. So I'll click here, and you can see I've already created a list of the Greater Accra Eastern region, which is here. So the next time I want to type any thing in Ghana, I'm good to go back. I'll still show you how it works. So I have already got my list here. Other than that, I could have typed them manually around here. So for instance, I can actually type manually universities, what a list of universities here, and then you see. So let's say I have University of Ghana, comma, no space, KNUST, comma, no space, UDS. Then you have UTAS. Then I have UHAS. I have UNE. Then I have UPS. Then I have Jumpa. Then I have Asesi. And then, well, let me just leave it here. And so when you have finished typing like this, you see something called import. So you need to click on, sorry, I need to add it maybe or something. Click OK. This formula is missing a range of reference or, oh, but why? I think I separated them properly. I don't know why it is not. I wanted to import it to, okay, so let me come like this, cut it out, come out here. So just give me a minute. So I'm going to cancel this out, cancel this. And then what I have already, so I'm going to come here and paste special. Everything is going to paste in one. And that's, I didn't want to paste it this way. So I will delete it and let me just quickly type it. University of Ghana, KNUST, then let's say UHAS, then I have UDS, I have UTAS, then I have Jimpa, then I have Aseshi, I have UCC, I have UEW, then I have, okay, it's okay. I'm not doing, I'm just giving an example. So now, let's say these are universities in Ghana here, and we want to just this one is supposed to be UDS. Then we just want to make them custom lists. Each time we want, they will just list. The list will just come out this way. All right. Then we are good to go. So you come to your file, go to your options. Like I said, come to advanced, scroll all the way to custom list here. And then you can come to this point, you see, and then from here, you simply come and then highlight the whole of this. If you have not seen what I've done, I'm saying that when you come to this point, you see, you are going to import some lists. So click on this up arrow, and you can see your cursor blinking on top there. So come and highlight the lists here. And that's all. Click this arrow back down, and then come and say import. You see that it will import everything inside here. And then that is all. Click OK. And then, yeah, so if you want, you can verify by scrolling down, come and click on the list and check. You can now see that the university names are here. You can see the list are all here. So I'll now click OK. So now click OK again. So the next time I want to type all the universities in Ghana, I will simply just say, if I start with UG, because the list has been built, Excel now knows that the next will be KNUST, and then in that order. You see that it will simply repeat whatever that I have here. If I come and I start typing KNUST, and then I start dragging from here, you see that it will continue from UHAS, UDS, and then UTAS, and then JIMPA, all of them like that. So that is how it is. If I start typing, I've already built the Greater Accra. So I'm going to say, Greater Accra, like this. That list is already I showed you. So now come and then drag here. It will list all the regions, and then one will continue to list all the regions. This is how we actually, if you are working with an organization that you have a whole range of items that you have to continuously type them, or you have to copy them somewhere and come and paste. No, build a database, a list of them, of the item that you continuously have, you need them. So as and when you need just part of it, it's very simple. For instance, maybe I don't need all of this. I just need only maybe UG, your University of. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Go to my home tab and insert some few more. So let's say that I just want University of Ghana, KNUST, and then UHAS. Type UG. Then come down here and just list the three. So I'll come again and type UG. You notice that is going to, is going to list again up to. So now I'm going to highlight all of them, and now come and drag. It will repeat only those ones. University of Ghana, KNUST, UHAS. University of Ghana, KNUST, UHAS, and then in that order. You build your list and you keep extracting bit by bit from each of them anytime you want it. And these are some few techniques that I wanted you to just know as to how we do listing in Excel. It's very simple for you to follow. Pause the video, watch, then repeat it, and then you'll be better off. Thank you, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.